My name is Dr. Katharina Richter. I'm a scientist and superbug slayer. That means my goal is to defeat antibiotic-resistant bacteria. The difference between bacteria and viruses is mainly that viruses are very, very small and they require a human body to multiply, while bacteria are a little bit bigger, like 10 times bigger than viruses, and they can live by themselves. So bacteria can live outside the human body but also inside the human body, and if those bacteria cause diseases, of course, then we get sick. But those bacteria are not affecting directly our own human cells. So they don't rely on those human cells. They are just hovering around and, well, cause disease. While viruses, they actually only survive because of our human cells. So they're infecting our human cells and they are basically brainwashing our cells to replicate those viruses. And then once the human cells die, they release hundreds of thousands of little viruses that can do exactly the same, infect another human cell and replicate again. So this is the essential difference between viruses and bacteria. Antibiotics only work against bacteria. So you cannot use an antibiotic to kill a virus. It doesn't work. So the mechanism of action, how the antibiotic kills bacteria, doesn't apply to viruses. So, for example, if you have COVID and you want to get an antibiotic as a treatment, it's not helping to cure COVID. Bacteria adapted a particular lifestyle in biofilms. So you can picture this like a slime castle. This is the default mode of bacteria. So they form little clusters or little castles and they engulf themselves in a slime. This slime is like a protective wall and it protects them so well that they can easily become resistant to antibiotics and they can withstand attacks from our immune system or from UV light or from radicals or from any kind of environmental changes. This makes bacteria in those slime castles, also called biofilms, this makes bacteria and biofilms really, really difficult to kill. Biofilms are everywhere. You can find them in your sink or in the drainage. That's typically the slimy stuff you find that is really difficult to remove. So in the bathroom, for example, you can find these pink-colored little slimy bits around the taps. This is a biofilm. Now, while in the bathroom, it's not threatening your health, you just remove it for hygienic reasons. So that's all easy to do. But the problem is when those biofilms actually appear inside our body. This is when you become sick and it becomes a problem with healthcare. There are good bacteria and bad bacteria out there. So the majority of bacteria is actually very beneficial for us. For example, we are covered with a bacterial layer around our skin that actually protects us from environmental changes. Now, when we cut our skin, we basically create a portal for bacteria to enter our bloodstream. And this is when it gets really difficult. Because if there is a disease-causing bacterium entering your body through such a cut, then you are in real trouble and you may get sick. But in general, only those disease-causing bacteria, they make up a tiny part of the whole bacterial world. So only those are the ones we really have to fight off. All the other bacteria are really beneficial. For example, also in our gut. Without bacteria in our gut, we wouldn't be healthy and we wouldn't be able to digest our food.